Yeah, I got a white version the day it was released, and so I played through it. It was pretty sweet, pretty rockin'. And now I'm at the point where I'm just battling people. So I battle this random person here, Masatoshi, and don't mind that. I was just rearranging the DS because seeing it at an angle always drives me crazy. I don't know why. So, anyways, he leads with the dino thingy, and not sure what it wants to do, but I know I want to shell smash. So that's what I do. I shell smash. He goes for EQ and gets ground gem boost. I'm like, LOL, what a waste. Because, yes, this Caracasta has sturdy. Sturdy is been made broken in this game, I swear. 5th gen did a lot of things to the battle mechanics. Most of them pretty cool and good. Some of them maybe not so much. So I get a shell smash off, and so now we're pretty rockin'. So I'm gonna go for Aqua Jet now because obviously I can't allow him to do anything else. Gotta use this shell smash. And so I surprisingly one-hit KO him. I was like, sweet. Wasn't expecting that. So I'm sitting here at 1 hit point. He's thinking what to send in. He goes to Kojondo, Mayan Shao for English people. And I know it has fake out. I do not want Caracasta to faint. I'm thinking, I could use this later for fodder and an Aqua Jet. So I switch out knowing he's going to go for fake out. And I go into my Chandelier. Because Chandelier is epic win. So, yep, he goes for fake out just as I thought. And then here's the battle deciding turn. I decide to go for Shadow Ball because I have Spell Tag, and he goes for Stone Edge and missed. If that hit, I would have been screwed over, I'm almost certain. But it didn't. Didn't hit me. And then I get a crit. I am very certain it was a pointless critical hit. Chandelier could finish that off. This one is modest, after all. And so then he goes into his own Chandelier, and I'm like, which one's faster? I wonder. So I go for Shadow Ball again. Turns out I'm faster. So the first random match was that one turn, that Haxie turn, is what did it. But I won. It was pretty sweet. Oh, and by the way, these 6 pokes I'm using here for these random battles are the Pokemon I use through my in-game team, my playthrough. But enough of that. An opponent has been found. Qbone. I am trainer. I am pleased to meet you. So we choose our Pokemans, and I notice he's got some weird stuff here. And his internet, I assume his internet was kind of slow. So I did a bit of editing right here. Yeah, originally this part was about 20-30 seconds, so I cut it down to 5 seconds. So I'm challenged by Qbone. He leads with a Claydol, and I lead with Caracasta again because I'm pro. And I haven't battled Claydol too much, so I don't know what it wants to do. So I decide, heck with it. I'm gonna go with Shell Smash again. And here I was faster, and I did not get my Quick Claw hacks, which I do later. And yes, I use Quick Claw, bite me. But yeah, I Shell Smash and I went first, so I'm thinking it's using Trick Room. I'm thinking it's a Trick Room team that I'm fighting. And sure enough, it is Trick Room. So, knowing that I haven't been hit yet, I can survive an attack still. I go for another Shell Smash. Because who wouldn't go for Shell Smash? I get Quick Claw. That was absolutely pointless, but lolzy. And he goes for Earth Power. And obviously, at -4 special defense, that would kill anything. As long as it's super effective. But I have sturdy, so I'm not too worried. Pretty rockin'. And I go for Aqua Jet here because, yeah, gotta go for priority over every other move would have sucked ass against this Claydol. I go for Aqua Jet, half expecting it to KO because it's a +4 attack I'm dealing with here, but sadly enough I don't one-hit KO it, and he finishes off my Caracasta. Oh well, Caracasta's pretty rockin'. He did his job. And I go into my Lilligant here, thinking, I suppose I'll just go for Mega Drain. But he decides to WTF Boom. I probably should have went for Quiver Dance, but it didn't matter at all. Lilligant was dead from the start, but yeah, WTF Boom. Claydol faints, and Lilligant takes about 100 points of damage. I go for Mega Drain, but there's no target, which is Lulzy. And so he goes into his Magnezone next. After this communicating, please stand by, pause. You can watch Lilligant dance. Dance along, bitch. Okay. He goes into Magnezone. I don't remember what I went for here. I think I went for Leech Seed, but it doesn't matter because I get Flash Cannoned to the face, and Lilligant falls over. And I know I can't use it anymore because it doesn't want to get back up, so I return it to its Pokeball. And the Twisted Dimensions return to normal, so meaning my guys are faster again. Because all my guys were a bit speedy compared to his. I go into Scrafty. Scrafty is epic win. At least in my opinion. Because, first of all, it has some interesting moves, and it gets High Jump Kick, and Moxie, and even Shed Skin. It's got all sorts of cool things going for it. I kind of like Scrafty. So I go for High Jump Kick. Didn't quite one-hit KO it, which kind of sucks, but what can you do about it? He goes for Discharge. I survive because Scrafty's awesome that way, and I go for Crunch because I know that's going to KO, and I know that's not going to miss either. Because missing High Jump Kick will hurt no matter what. And so I feint his Magnezone, I get my Moxie boost, and so now things are actually pretty close. It all comes down to what he has last. And it so happens to be a Metagross. At first I'm thinking, I might be able to pull this off. I might be able to do this. But then I go for a High Jump Kick and I see I am dead wrong. Dead wrong. I could not have won this match at all. So I go for a High Jump Kick here, and he uses Bullet Punch. That seals the deal. Although I do live the first Bullet Punch, which is Lulzy, so I get last word High Jump Kick. Didn't do even half damage, so even if I got a critical hit, it wouldn't have mattered. So I go for High Jump Kick again, knowing it's going to be absolutely pointless. I can't do anything about it. And I get Bullet Punch to the face, and Scrafty falls over. Fainted. Or actually, he falls into the ground. And I lost against Qbone. Although it was a 1-0 match, it was pretty good. Pretty good. GG, Qbone. And that's all for now. Okay, bye. White rules.